Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, July 28th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Figure fitness, bikini, bodybuilding, and physique competitors everywhere, listen up. Why in the world would you spend 16 weeks training, dieting, and suffering through all the miserable woes of contest prep, only to finally step on stage and not know how to show off your hard work? Well, if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Presentation is what separates the good athletes from the great ones. And it's one of the things that helped transform some of the great ones into legends. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn how to pose like a pro, don't waste your money going to some local nobody. Instead, you need to go sign up right now for the exclusive Shula Fitness All-Star Posing Clinic that's set to take place on August 19th. This will be your only chance to learn the secrets of the pros from the pros themselves as they're preparing for the Olympia. I'm talking Andre Ferguson, George Brown, Shanique Grant, Angelica Texera, Raymond Edwards, and more. Limited space is available, so if you want to get it now, before things start to fill up, go to chulafitness@gmail.com. And don't forget to let them know that Muscle in the Morning sent you. There's a certain palpable excitement you get from the feel of new competitors when they step onto that Olympia stage for the first time. And if you ask me, there isn't any more exciting new face heading into the figure division this year than rookie standout Natalia Sottero. The former North American champ really exploded onto the scene this year with her dramatic win back at the New York Pro. And now 2 months away from finally realizing her Olympia dreams, it looks like things are starting to heat up again. The photos we've seen come out of the Soltero camp over the last few weeks have been nothing short of amazing. And my inside sources tell me that what we're seeing doesn't even come close to showing just how far ahead of the game she really is. This figure Olympia lineup is loaded with future Hall of Famers at the top. But if Soltero can somehow manage to sneak into the back end of the top 10, it would sure make for one hell of an Olympia debut, now wouldn't it? In this business, being able to deliver when it's crunch time is what separates the men from the boys. And apparently rising men's physique star Aquash Shabazz is ready to start separating himself from the rest of the pack. After putting himself on the radar with a really spectacular performance earlier in the year at the Mile High Pro, Shabazz has continued to look more and more like a legitimate top 10 threat as he speeds into the Orleans arena for the first time in his career. As far as raw tools are concerned, Shabazz is one of those athletes with the crazy round muscle that always seems to jump out at you when you see it on stage. And if he can dig deep down into the well and pull out some legitimate championship level conditioning, this is a guy who I can see managing to creep into the top 8 conversation. I've always been a big believer that parity in sports is a good thing. Dominance is great if you're a team or an athlete, but as a fan, you want action and excitement and intrigue. And when I look into my crystal ball a few weeks ahead to this year's Classic Physique Olympia, I see our old friend Sadik creating a whole lot of action and excitement right there in Sin City. The latest progress photos coming from Sadik's camp have been nothing short of outstanding as he attempts to climb the ladder a few rungs and challenge Danny Hester for his championship. And right about now, I'm sure there's nothing he'd like better than to add a shiny new Olympia title to that big collection he's already got lining his trophy case. It's not all that often that you see a guy win one of the biggest events in sport and then turn around and go 0 dark 30 for the next few months. But I think by now we should have learned to expect the unexpected from reigning New York Pro champ Sergio Oliva Jr. This week, some new Sergio photos began to bubble up after weeks of keeping a low profile. And I think it's safe to say that the rookie phenom has been making pretty good use of his time. As far as exciting new talents go, we haven't had a guy energize the fans quite like Sergio in a very long time. And I'm of the belief that this kid's charisma, talent, and superstar potential have the ability to elevate both him and the entire culture of bodybuilding to some pretty high places in the very near future.